Hi, my name is Dave Steele and I'm the CEO of Western Canadian Properties Group. The core of investing in real estate is people being educated so that they understand what things to look for. This really leads to the question, why should you invest in real estate? There's a couple of main reasons to invest in real estate. The first is the fact that you can use leverage in real estate. Leverage is the simple concept that you're able to buy an asset without paying the entire price of the asset in cash. And very few other investments let you borrow 75 to 80% of the purchase price. Think about this. Banks, who are not known as the world's greatest risk takers, are prepared to lend you 75% of the value of the asset that you're acquiring. So if you borrow $200,000 to buy a $250,000 investment property and put $50,000 down as a down payment, and your property goes up by 5% a year, this means that the first year you have seen a gain of $12,500. Because of the fact that you're using leverage to your advantage, you're actually getting a 25% annual return, which is $12,500 divided by your $50,000 down payment. The second reason to invest in real estate is that your tenant pays off your mortgage. If you borrowed money to buy a stock or mutual fund, you would still have to pay the loan payment on that borrowing every month. In the case of real estate, your tenant pays that every month. And providing you're buying a property with break-even or positive cash flow, the rental income pays your property taxes, your condo fees, and even your mortgage payment. So let's look at the benefit of buying one investment property. Imagine that I buy a property for $200,000 with a $50,000 down payment, and that property is rented for $1,250 a month. If I use the rule of 72, and the rule of 72 is that you take whatever the percentage gain is every year on the property and you divide it into 72. That will tell you how many years it will take my property to double in value. So if I assume that the market will appreciate by 3% a year, which is actually a pretty conservative rate of appreciation, my $200,000 property will double in value to $400,000 in 24 years. Using the same rule of 72, we can predict that my rent will also double to $2,500 in 25 years from now. During that same time frame, my tenant has continued to make my mortgage payments every month, and my property is now free and clear. So if I assume that at the end of 24 years that my $2,500 a month of rent coming in will have about 30% of operating expenses, which are my condo fees, my property management fee, and my property taxes, each property that I buy will be generating me about $1,800 a month of free positive cash flow. So imagine I'm sitting on a property that I bought for $200,000 that was currently rented for $1,250, but in 24 years from now will be netting me $1,800 a month. I look at that and I ask, where do I want to end up in my retirement? For me, it's very simple. I want to have a whole bunch of these properties generating that kind of income for me because I think that each property will see better than a 3% gain in value in rents. And if I also look to reinvest my positive cash flow every month into paying down my mortgage, at the end of 16, 17, or 18 years, I can have my mortgage completely paid off. This gets me excited because we're all going to live a lot longer and we're all going to need that retirement income. So we have a lot of clients that are following this program to acquire 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, or even 15 properties, all with a plan to generate $5,000 to $20,000 a month of retirement income. In our company, we call this creating an income you may never outlive. If you'd like to find out more about this program, please contact us and we'll connect you with one of our real estate advisors and get you on your way to creating your own income that you may never outlive.